Hey, this is Kevin. Today, I want to share with you 3 lessons that I have learned from my best friends after they lose approximately $410,000 in the stock market last year. Just to be clear, this video is not about me making fun of them. I was very sad for them when I heard that they have lost so many money in the stock market. We're all humans. We all make mistakes. I believe the most important thing after making mistakes is you have to sit down and analyze it so you don't repeat them in the future. There are a few valuable lessons that I have learned after talking to each of them, and I want to share three of them with you so you don't end up repeating the same mistakes. So the first one is they were doing a lot of day trading, literally looking at the stock price every 5 minutes. They want to predict the price so they could buy it at the lowest point and then sell it at the highest point to make the profit. They did manage to get it right for the first few times, so they got overconfident. They started to make bigger and bigger bets and then ended up losing a huge amount of money at the end. In retrospective, you should never try to predict the stock price. You should always look ahead and think about how much the stock could be worth a year or more from now, instead of worrying about the current price. There's no way to predict if a stock price could go up or down in the short run. If anyone can do that, he or she is already the richest person on the planet. It gets worse if you manage to be lucky and predict it right for the first few times, because it could give you a misperception of stock prices are easily predictable and you will end up making bigger bets going forward. That's basically what happened to my friend, and that's what led him to lose a lot of money. The second lesson is my friends were doing research on stocks by just reading articles written by random people and analysis on the internet, as well as listen to all those pundits on media's network. This is the worst form of research that one can do to understand a stock. When you make your decision solely based on what others wrote and what pundits say on TV, you will end up in a disaster. I've learned this the hard way. I bought 40 shares of Tesla pre-split at $230 per share. I was such a huge believer of Tesla and Elon Musk. I literally watch every single interview on YouTube with Elon Musk, and I even own a Tesla Model Y right now. However, at that time, I sold my Tesla at $430 a share because I heard Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank, who was talking about how overvalued Tesla was at that time and how he will never buy a share of Tesla on CNBC. I like Kevin O'Leary so much. He is my favorite shark from Shark Tank, so I took his word and ended up selling my Tesla stocks. A few weeks later, he went on CNBC again and started talking about what he learned from talking to his son about Tesla and started to buy a lot of Tesla stocks. This was a great lesson for me. Basically, trust your own judgment, never trust pundits or analysts, because you never know when will they change their mind. The third lesson is they were chasing the hype of Wall Street Bets. I don't think I need to introduce Wall Street Bets, but in case some of you who doesn't know, it is the biggest online community for stock trading on Reddit. It led to one of the biggest short squeeze of GME in history. GME went from like $20 or something to like $350, and then it dropped down now back to like $170. My friends were chasing the hype and got into GME and Nokia at high price, around $280 for GME and around $6.20 for Nokia. They later sold them at low price because of the stocks started to drop dramatically and they panicked. In addition to that, stocks that are hyped up are usually overpriced because of the hype. Therefore, it is not worth it to get into them. Thank you for taking your time to watch my video. This is all I have for today. Please comment below if you have any thoughts on the content or what would you like to see in my future videos. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content so you won't miss my future videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.